Adequate notice of this meeting was provided and published in the Asbury Park Press and the Ocean Star on December 15, 2017. Copies of the agenda were provided to the newspaper, posted on public bulletin boards in the Township website.
Thank you. At this time, please silence or turn off your cell phones. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Here.
Councilman Halloran.
Here.
Vice President Crate.
Here.
Councilman Mumolo.
Here.
Councilman Fosman.
Here.
Councilwoman Ponterero. President DeYoung.
Here.
Thank you.
Now would everybody please rise for the flag salute and a moment of silence.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Approve the minutes of the January 1st, 2018 meeting. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Zapsik, second by Councilman Mumolo. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Halloran.
Yes.
Vice President Crate.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilman Fosman.
Yes.
President DeYoung.
Yes.
Thank you.
We now have our monthly presentations for the Student of the Month. Can I ask Council Vice President Crate to join me down at the podium and the Mayor?
Not on?
Good evening, again. Each month, the Mayor and Council likes to recognize the Students of the Month for both Brick High School and Brick Memorial. These students have achieved high academic standards and should be commended for their efforts. Congratulations to each of these students. We know your success will continue throughout your academic careers and beyond. I'd like to start with the students from Brick Township High School. For grade 9, we have Gianna Farine, Kristen Groshans, Marcus Wright, and Richard Cosgrove. Please come forward. And for Brick Memorial High School, we have, for grade 9, Ellie Murata and James Barry. They're here. Maxwell Mahaffey and Madeline McGuigan. For grade 11, we have Caitlin Celino and Jason Krakowski. And for grade 12, we have Lucille Villani and Emily Humphreys.
on to our cheer awards. First, I would like to bring up the Mustang President Dave Benton, along with Brick Memorial Mustangs Division 8 Small White Cheer Team, along with their coaches. Head coach Lauren McKenna, Coach Lily Giardelli, Coach Robin Weingarten, Coach Marlene Paulin, Demo Coach Caitlin Barrett, Demo Coach Kaylee Aderente. Sorry for butchering, but if all the coaches and the girls would like to come on up.
Brick Township is a community with a rich tradition of successful youth sports teams and programs. This past season, the Brick Memorial Mustangs D8 Small White Cheer Team upheld that tradition and added their own chapter by competing at the highest level in the American Youth Football and Cheer Organization. Their season was capped off with winning and capturing the second place in the 2017 American Youth Cheer National Championships in Orlando, Florida. The members of the Brick Memorial Mustangs D8 Small White Cheer Team are Angela Marotta, Lexi Weingartner, Caroline Paw, Mariah Paulin, Sophia Baxter, Taylor Alexander, Bella Schmitz, Isabella Neal, Peyton Rosamila, and Cameron Platt. The coaches and students, demonstrators of the Brick Memorial Mustangs, and coaches are here with us here tonight. For all these reasons, I, John G. Ducey, Mayor of the Township of Brick and the County of Ocean in the state of New Jersey, in honor of their outstanding season that culminated in their second place win at the American Youth Cheer National Champions, do hereby proclaim tomorrow, Wednesday, January 31st, 2018, to be Brick Mustangs D8 Small White Cheer Team Day.
These girls had an absolutely amazing season. We're very proud of them. They did really well at Jersey Shore and Big East and the national stage, and we couldn't say enough good things about these girls. They're just an amazing team, and we're very, very proud of them. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Angela Marotta. Caroline Paw. Mariah Paulin. Sophia Baxter. Taylor Alexander. Bella Schmidt. Isabella Neal. Peyton Rosamelia. And Cameron Platt.
Tiny.
Great job, girls.
Next, we're going to bring up Dave, if you want to stay up. We have the Brick Memorial Mustangs Division 14 Large Red Cheer Team. and their coaches. Their coaches, head coach Stacy Yurcho, coach Megan Barrett, coach Carolyn Benton, coach Danielle Covert, coach Holly Geronimo, demo coach Dominique Degolmi, demo coach Kelly Lath. Coaches and girls, please come up.
I'm not sure if a lot of you heard the fire trucks on the way in, but thanks to the fire companies for bringing all the teams out tonight. That was awesome of the fire company to do that. They didn't warn us, so we're all inside the building wondering what the heck was going on. So it was crazy. This past season, the Brick Memorial Mustangs D14 Large Red Cheer team upheld the tradition of having a rich and successful youth sports teams and programs here in Brick Township. They added their own chapter by competing at the highest level in the American Youth Football and Cheer Organization. Their season was capped off with their defeating teams throughout the country to become national champions in the 2017 American Youth Cheer National Championships down in Orlando, Florida. The members of the team are Rihanna Mention, Sarah Carballo, Andrea Bavacqua, Tess Ryder, Ella Benton, Chloe Benton, Gia Scaramella, Emma Monahan, Jenny Sajowski, sorry, Emily Dolan, Kayla Lang, Eliana Spinola, Green Marino, sorry, Grania, okay, that's a new one, Shelby Weingartner, Emma Rignac, Angelina Conjura, Allison Rojas, Jordan Ramos, Avery Rosamilia, Gianna Platt, Ainsley Mazio, Madison Yurcho, Reagan Andrews, and Jocelyn Canjura. The coaches are here as well, and for all these reasons, I, John Giudice, the mayor of the Township of Brick and the County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, in honor of their outstanding season that culminated in winning the national championship, do hereby proclaim Thursday, February 1st, 2018, to be Brick Memorial Mustangs D14 Large Red Cheer Team Day.
So a little bit about this team. This team combined two teams from last year. We got some younger girls with some older girls, and there was a lot of skepticism when we did that. And we put that to bed quite easily. In Jersey Shore, we won big time. In Big East, we won big time. And at the national stage, we won again. Triple Crown winners, undefeated. Noting that they beat the next team behind them by over 7 points, and that's big time. Super proud of these girls and these coaches. They did an amazing job this season, and it all paid off. Great job.
Rihanna Mention, Sarah Carbello, Andrea, I'm sorry, thank you. Tess Ryder, Ella Benton, Chloe Benton, Gia Scaramella, Emma Monahan, Jenna CZ, Emily Dolan, Kayla Lang, Eliana Spinola, Grania Marino, Shelby Weingartner, Emma Rignac, Angelina Canjora, Allison Rojas, Jordan Ramos, Avery Rosamilia, Gianna Platt, Ainsley Mazio, Madison Yurcho, Reagan Andrews, and Jocelyn Canjora.
One final note, if I may, and I will. I'd like to thank the Dragons this year because they gave us two of their girls on this team, and we couldn't have done it without them. Andrea Vabaca and Emily Dolan.
Congratulations, ladies. Okay. Moving on to our next presentation. I would like to invite up here Dragon President Rich Talmadge. First, we have the Brick Dragons Division 8 Small White Cheer Team. Actually, scratch that. We're going to do the D12 first. Okay. And I would like to invite up with the D12 Small White, cheer coordinator Holly Geronimo, head coach Tracy Barkas, assistant coach Terry Krzyzowski, along with the rest of the girls. Come on up.
Brick Township is a community with a rich tradition of successful youth sports teams and programs. This past season, the Brick Dragons D12 Small White Cheer Team upheld that tradition and added their own chapter by competing at the highest level in the American Youth Football and Cheer Organization. Their season was capped off by capturing third place in the 2017 American Youth Cheer National Championships down in Orlando, Florida. The members of the team are Jordan Vargas, Arena Sverska, Alexis Ortiz, Allison Jacobu, Kayla Jones, Jana Stango, Sarah Barkas, Marcella Walsh, Beatrice Labazetta McRae, Tiffany Zando Menego, Riley Askelis, Francesca, Taylor Fataruso, Victoria Calderis, Olivia Kriszczowski, and Ava Rose Skelfo. For all these reasons, I, John G. Ducey, the mayor of the Township of Brick in the County of Ocean and the state of New Jersey, in honor of their outstanding season that culminated in third place, do hereby proclaim Friday, February 2nd, 2018, to be Brick Dragons D12 Small White Cheer Team Day.
So real quick, I just wanted to say how proud I am of these girls. In addition to third place at nationals, they won the local Jersey Shore Championship and the Big East Regional Championship. So they have so much to be proud of, and I can't wait to see what they do in their future. So with that, I'd like to bring up Tracy to give their certificates.
First, I'd like to thank Mayor and the Council. Thank you for having all of us. I want to thank all the parents and all the supporters, D12, D8, the Mustangs, of course, Coach Holly, and our organization. So with that, congratulations, ladies. So well deserved. Jordan Vargas. Arena. Alexis. Allison. Kayla. Jana. Sarah, Marcella, Beatrice, Tiffany, Riley, Francesca, Taylor, Victoria, Olivia, and Ava. Congratulations. Thank you. No, yes. Yes, I did. That's us. Yes, that's us. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay. For our final presentation of this evening, we have the Brick Dragons Division 8 Small White Team. And I'd like to invite up their coaches and the girls, cheer coordinator Holly Geronimo, head coach Courtney Meyer, and assistant coach Jennifer Glass. Please come up along with the rest of the girls.
Brick Township is a community with a rich tradition of successful sports teams and programs, as we have all seen here tonight. This past season, the Brick Dragons D8 Small White Cheer Team upheld that tradition and added their own chapter by competing at the highest level in the American Youth Football and Cheer Organization. Their season was capped off with their defeating teams throughout the country to become national champions in the 2017 American Youth Cheer National Championships down in Orlando, Florida. The members of the team are Hayden Graff, Sabrina Glass, Caroline Cowantz, Gianna Derez, Isabella Davila, Shayla Baca, Jaden Irvin, Ava Rose Stamfel, Julia Sprague, Ava Norman, Grace Yakovchuk, Ava Morse, Ava Balog, Kylie Meyer, and Angelina Tavernite. Did I get that right? The coaches were already announced. I, John G. Ducey, the mayor of the Township of Brick in the County of Ocean in the state of New Jersey, in honor of their outstanding season that culminated in winning the American Youth Cheer National Championship. And I didn't do this for the other teams, but for this team, I hereby proclaim no school on this day, Saturday, February 3rd, 2018, to be Brick Dragons D8 Small White Cheer Team Day. You can have the day off.
We don't normally go to school on Saturday, so so me again. Thank you so much to I forgot to thank before, the parents of this organization, the Mustangs organization, who really were together through this entire season. These girls worked really, really hard. They didn't win the local competition or the regional competition, and they just kept getting better and working harder, and they finally got to take the top spot at nationals, and I'm so proud of that. And they're so young. It's their first year competing, and I couldn't be prouder of them. So I'm going to give it off to Courtney for their certificates now, their head coach.
First and foremost, thank you to everyone for having us. Thank you to the Firehouse for the fabulous ride here. The girls loved it. Parents, you all know I love you all. Girls, love you. All right, let's get these going. Hayden. Right back. Sabrina. Caroline. Gianna. You're welcome, Gianna. Isabella. Shayla. Jaden. Jaden, where are you? There you are, baby. Ava Samfel. Julia. Ava Norman. Gracie. Ava Morse. Ava Baylog. Kylie Meyer. And Angelina Tavernite. Thank you.
We will take a quick 3-minute break to let everybody out. Hey. Now that our presentations are over, consent agenda, please.
All matters listed under item consent agenda will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. If discussion is desired on any item, this item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately.
Thank you. Resolution 4-1, authorize refund from police road job account. This resolution authorizes a refund from the Township Police's road job trust account to Green Construction in the amount of $8,004. Resolution 4-2, authorize State of New Jersey Green Acres Grant Application Multi-Park Improvement 2 project. Councilwoman Zapsik?
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes the Township's application to New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection Green Acres Program, which provides loans and grants to municipalities and county governments to improve parks. The parks that are part of this project is the balance of Birchwood Park, which is also known as Hank Waltonowski Memorial Park, Bayside Park, and Bernie Cook Memorial Parks.
Thank you. Resolution 4-3, authorize receipt of bids, manufacture, and printing of tax bills. This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for the manufacture and printing of the 2018 final and 2019 preliminary tax bills. Resolution 4-4, authorize receipt of bids, seasonal turf chemical program. This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for the seasonal turf chemical program. The Township contracts out for the seasonal turf chemical program to provide all material and perform 4 fertilizer weed control applications per year at several park locations, including Windward Beach, Bernie Cook Park, Drum Point Sports Complex, both Little League complexes, Pinewood Park, Angela Hibbard Park, Hank Waltonowski Memorial Park, Sherman Park, Freedy Park, and Lake Riviera Park. Resolution 4-5, authorize receipt of bids, sanitation recycling collection system containers. This resolution authorizes the Township to bid for the purchase of sanitation and recycling containers. In 2017, the Township sold over 400 sanitation containers and over 200 recycling containers of various sizes. During the past few years, the Township has purchased sanitation and recycling containers through various national co-ops. This is a lengthy process and requires at least a minimum of 30 days to finalize the paperwork with the co-op, obtain council approval, and then another 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. This process is required for every order, and last year we solicited quotes on 3 occasions. In order to expedite the process, it would be beneficial for the Township to bid this service. Once a bid is awarded, the park supervisor can then replenish the containers as stocks become depleted. Resolution 4-6, authorize receipt of bids, landscape maintenance service at Solar Field. This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for landscape maintenance at the Brick landfill. The Township is required by the EPA to maintain the 15-acre landfill property. The bid specification will include twice-a-year maintenance, removal of debris and vegetation, stone weeding, and seed installation. The current vendor is Clintar, New Jersey, Perrinville, at a cost of $19,778 per year. This was a 2-year contract, which will expire on April 19, 2018. Resolution 4-7, authorize receipt of bids, roadway improvements to Central Boulevard East, Foster Avenue, and Oak Hollow Road. This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for roadway improvements to Central Boulevard East, Foster Avenue, and Oak Hollow Road, which are off Van Zyl Road. This project is included in the 2017 capital budget. Resolution 4-8, authorize application, Cops and Shops Summer Shore Initiative 2018. This resolution authorizes the acceptance of $3,520 in funds from the State Division of Alcohol Beverage Control for the Cops and Shops Summer Shore Initiative. This amount is based on 2 officer teams conducting 4-hour details at distribution licensees in the Township. Resolution 4-9, authorize special event permit, Bike MS Coast to Coast Ride. This resolution authorizes a special events permit for Bike MS Coast to Coast Ride event on May 19th and 20th that goes through Brick Township, Lavalette, and Mantoloking. The ride will take place between noon and 5 p.m. on May 19th and between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. on May 20th. Resolution 410, authorize placement of tax liens for property cleanups. This resolution authorized property placement of tax liens in the amount of $363.68 for property located at 117 Maryland Drive. Resolution 411, bond releases and reductions. Madam Clerk?
Yes. Thank you. 411A is a performance bond reduction for K&G Management for 2064 Route 88 in the amount of $30,942.40 and the cash performance bond in the amount of $3,438.05. 411B is an inspection fund release for James Cathanis for 505 Havens Code Road in the amount of $421.31. 411C is an inspection fund release for Silvio M. Silvey at 249 Chambersbridge Road in the amount of $39.66. 411D is an inspection fund release for By Design Landscapes off Brushy Neck Drive in the amount of $1,000. 411E is an inspection fund release for Santa Maria Contractors off Route 70 in the amount of $1,764.41.
Thank you. 412, tax collector. Mrs. Bergen?
Thank you. 12A, Veterans Deductions Granted for 2013. There are 4 in the amount of $250 each. 12B, Senior Citizen Deduction Granted for 2017. There is 1 in the amount of $250. 12C, Disability Deduction Granted for 2017. There is 1 in the amount of $250. 12D, Tax Overpayment 2017. Block 378.34, Lot 5 in the amount of $811.85. 12E, redemption of tax sale certificate for Block 808, Lot 12. 12F, cancellation of tax balances $5 and under, and 12G is cancellation of tax credits $5 and under.
Thank you. Resolution 413, oppose offshore oil and gas drilling. Mayor?
Thank you. This resolution confirms the township's strong opposition to offshore oil and gas development due to the high likelihood for substantial environmental impacts on our beautiful ocean. Earlier this month, for those of you who don't know, the Federal Bureau of Ocean Energy Management announced in the Federal Register the release of their draft proposed program for the 2019 through 2024 Outer Continental Shelf oil and gas leasing program. And that program represents a historic threat to the entire Atlantic Ocean from Maine all the way down to Florida, including the waters off of New Jersey, is close to 3 miles from ocean beaches. So they want to drill for oil 3 miles off of our beautiful beaches, and any disaster could happen. So we're strongly opposing that New Jersey's waters be used for this purpose at all. Thank you.
Thank you. Resolution 414, authorize person-to-person transfer of plenary retail consumption license. Famous Dave's. This resolution authorizes a person-to-person transfer of a retail consumption license for Famous Dave's to Frit Leasing and Development Services, Rockville, Maryland. That is the end of our consent agenda. Open it to council. No. Can I have a motion and a second?
Second.
Motion by Councilman Mumolo, second by Councilman Halloran. Open to the public. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Halloran.
Yes.
Vice President Crate.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilman Fosman.
Yes.
President DeYoung.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now on to 414, Bill Resolution Computer 2018.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amount of the same. Computer bill resolution in the amount of $21,277,710.93.
Open to council. Questions, comments? Seeing none, can I have a motion and a second?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Zapsik, second by Councilman Halloran. Open to the public. Seeing none, roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Abstain on Gannett newspapers and New Jersey press media, and yes to the rest.
Councilman Halloran.
Yes.
Vice President Crate.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilman Fosman.
Abstain on the MUA, yes to the rest.
President DeYoung.
Abstain on CME Associates. 416, Bill Resolution Manual 2018.
Be Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Manual bill resolution in the amount of $1,721,311.23.
Thank you. Council? Seeing none, motion and a second?
Second.
Motion by Councilman Fosman, second by Councilman Mumolo. Open to public? Close public. Can I have a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Halloran.
Yes.
Vice President Crate.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilman Fosman.
Yes.
President DeYoung.
Abstain on CME and yes to the rest.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have ordinances on second reading. 5-1, authorize acceptance of the donation of property, Block 224, Dot 14, Lot 14.
An ordinance of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the acceptance of the donation of property known as Block 224, 14, Lot 14, for no consideration.
Thank you. The Land Use Committee has recommended the township accept a free and clear gift of a piece of piece of property in Mandalay that has been owned by the same family from back in the 1930s. The property is considered wetlands and counts towards the township's CRS points. Can I have a motion and a second?
Motion. Second.
Motion by Councilman Halloran, second by Councilman Mumolo. Open to the public. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Halloran.
Yes.
Vice President Crate.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilman Fosman.
Yes.
President DeYoung.
Yes. 5-2, amend Chapter 145-3.1 Construction Codes, Schedule of Fees.
An ordinance of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 145-3.1 of the Township Code captioned Construction Codes Uniform Schedule of Fees.
Thank you. The state changed in the way municipalities inspect elevators. The revisions call for the elimination of the 6-month semi-annual inspection on elevators, leaving the annual inspection as well as the 5-year load test, while retaining a 6-month requirement for escalators. This change forces us to adjust our fee schedule by adding a reinspection fee, eliminating the 6-month fee, and adjusting the 5-year load test fee. The Township's elevator subcode official and Dan Newman developed a proposed fee schedule update, which they presented to the Land Use Committee. The committee reviewed and approved the revisions. Can I have a motion and a second, please?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Halloran, second by Councilwoman Zapsik. Open to the public? Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Halloran.
Yes.
Vice President Crate.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilman Fosman.
Yes.
President DeYoung.
Yes.
Thank you.
5-3, amend Chapter 250-29, Fire Safety Fees.
An ordinance of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 250-29 of the Township Code captioned Fees Applicable to Fire Safety.
Thank you. The Land Use Committee is recommending the Township Council update the fees for fire safety review for the Board of Adjustment and Planning Board. For consistency, the committee is recommending the council remove the listed fees for fire and referring them to Chapter 191, Fire Prevention, 191-6. The fire section is also in the land use ordinance fees. This update will eliminate the fees being listed in 2 different spots and will reference 1 location. No fees are changing. Can I have a motion and a second, please?
Motion.
I'll second it.
You take it.
Whatever.
Sound like stereo.
Let Art have it.
Councilman Halloran, motion. Council Vice President Cray, second. Open to public? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Halloran.
Yes.
Vice President Crate.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilman Fosman.
Yes.
President DeYoung.
Yes. 5-4, amend Chapter 288-52, Title 39, Various Traffic Regulations.
An ordinance amending Chapter 288-52 and making the provisions of Subtitle 1 of Title 39 with various traffic regulations applicable to the following roadways, streets, driveways, and parking lots by motor vehicles.
Thank you. Township Engineer Alyssa Cummins requested the council review and amend the Schedule 22 list of properties. Most statutes that pertain to motor vehicle laws and motor vehicle commission are in Title 39, and the New Jersey states a noted. When property owners with property located outside of a public right-of-way wants to enforce the provisions of Title 39, an application is made to the township to include the property in the Township Code Section 288-52, Schedule 22. This gives the police the ability to enforce motor vehicle rules and regulations on private property. The engineer provided the committee with a list of sites that have applied to the township for inclusion in our private property enforcement areas. These sites have all been inspected by the Division of Engineering to ensure the traffic signs and markings are properly installed in accordance with the Manual on Uniform Traffic Code Control Devices. While the police will have the ability to enforce motor vehicle regulations, the township will have no liability or obligation with respect to site maintenance. Can I have a motion and a second?
Motion. Second.
Motion by Councilman Mumolo, second by Councilman Public. Open to public. Councilman Mumolo, open to public. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Halloran.
Yes.
Vice President Crate.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilman Fosman.
Yes.
President DeYoung.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now on to public comments.
Please note that each person addressing the council during any section of the meeting during which public comment is permitted shall limit his or her remarks to 5 minutes pursuant to Brick Township Administrative Code Section 2-33B.
Would anybody like to be heard for public comments? Mr. Sluka.
Good evening, all. This is actually, as you saw in my note, a letter that I wrote to the governor, and I'm pretty much just reading it. Some of the things I incorporated into this were our concern for our seniors and our children, the impacts of toxins from the parkway, and the bureaucratic mess around here. Okay, Honorable Phil Murphy, written January 18th, 2018. As of yet, I did not get a response. I heard your speech before the Brick City Council on January 1st, and I have read in the newspapers how you are going to be concerned with central and southern New Jersey. I do presume that includes the Garden State Parkway area of Brick Township and Ocean County, and not just the immediate shore area and the Trenton to South Philly area. Since a month before Sandy struck, commissioners of New Jersey Turnpike Authority have authorized the destruction and reconstruction of the roadway called the Garden State Parkway. This expansion and destruction of the environment has caused a hardship to the residents within a mile or so of the roadway. Toxins flow over the houses, schools, senior centers, and businesses within that border. The commissioners don't seem to care about, in some areas politicians only care, seems like, about the electric time when they do it, election time frame. And if it involved before, unless it's a political donor, then they seem to be worried. Many residents have urged the mayor of Brick Township to stand up for the health of the people of the New Jersey communities down the shore, and also have expressed concern that the NJTA has too many high-powered political lobbyists in which they are beholden to, so nothing of real significance gets done. As mentioned at the council meeting, we all have a passionate belief that our senior citizens deserve to lead a happy, healthy, and meaningful life while remaining here in New Jersey, and in particular Brick Township. We should not have to be locked away in our homes or restricted to home health centers where we need to receive home-delivered meals, in-home health screening, and indoor social and recreational activities. The commissioners have taken much of the freedom of outdoor life away. Residents in many areas will talk privately about the cost they have developed and the irritation of the throats Of course, some people want to blame it on the weather, and we can't change the weather, but fixing the environment we live in can be at least partially corrected. We need to hear from our mayor, council members, and state politicians like the governor. We need to be sure that elected officials are fighting for the lives and health of the citizens, and therefore we don't have to be worried about emphysema, COPD, etc. Everyone here in Brick and many in Ocean County are impacted. Autism, asthma, premature deaths are high. The NJTA may not be solely responsible for all the pollution, but those commissioners own at least a partial responsibility for all those toxins that flow from the vehicles off the Garden State Parkway. With the evidence written in many health journals proving the traffic associated with the parkway is a proximate cause of many of the childhood and senior illnesses in Ocean County, something needs to be done to curtail the NJTA bureaucratic might, and no one seems so far to be able to hold them accountable. A 14-foot pollution, noise, and safety walls needed in evergreen woods and in areas of Brick Township. Increased shrubbery along must be also planted, which reads in the center divider and on the outer roadways between milepost 88 and 96. We must stand with our people, not the bureaucrats who erroneously authorized the destruction of the natural wooded barriers that once beautified the Garden State Parkway throughout Ocean County. We also know that a 14-foot wall is not perfect because it can't undo the destruction that it already caused, but maybe at least it could be a little help in some curtailing some of the negative impact to the health of the Brick and Ocean County residents. We must find out if the statewide officials and their appointees will actually stand with the citizens in the fight for the lives of Brick Township residents, or just give lip service to the taxpayers while the bureaucrats and their friends reap the benefits for themselves from the lobbyists that control the many facets of our government. Our council, mayor, and governor should stand for the health of our residents and authorize someone to investigate all the health issues caused by the members of the NJTA. It is well past time for the representatives to investigate the problems fully and take legal action to ensure the health of seniors, mothers-to-be, and children, and in fact, every one of us citizens here in Brick Township and Ocean County. I failed to give my address, 950 Sylvia Court. John Sluka, I yield back 10 seconds.
Thank you, Mr. Sluga. Anybody else from the public wish to be heard? Seeing none, close public. Mrs. Bergen.
No comments from me, thank you.
Mayor.
Thank you. I wanted to give a report. We got some really interesting information from Meals on Wheels in their 2017 report. Meals on Wheels it's Community Services Incorporated of Ocean County. They provide a senior nutrition program out of our senior services at the VFW on Adamston Road. And this year they provided 33,268 hot meals to 280 Brick Township residents. Special thanks to them for this invaluable service to our homebound seniors. I also want to thank the clerk's office and their staff for all their work with the successful rabies clinic held on January 21st. And there was 423 dogs and cats that were vaccinated that day. Congratulations. You guys didn't do the vaccination, but you organized the whole thing. I attended the DARE graduation at Emma Havens Young School on January 18th. It was the first DARE graduation of 2018, and there's 4 more to come before the end of the year. That's our program where the 5th grade students get to learn about choices that they have to make in their future, about whether or not to stay away from drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and just making general choices with bullying and everything else. So it's a great program that's run by our police department. And thank you to the school board for allowing our police into the schools in order to have the program. Our teen center had an awesome event. It was January 19th. It was an ice cream tasting event. And I want to thank the Yellow Brick Road Ice Cream Store. They supplied us with about 14 different flavors of ice cream. And it was a really good turnout and a great event. We're trying to come up with all sorts of different ideas to get our teens to the teen center so that they can stay out of trouble. Ribbon cuttings I went to recently, the Flower Bar, and also Bubba Coos joined Buy and Brick. So we're up to 57 participating businesses. Lastly, I judged the Lights Camera Lakers talent show at Lake Riviera Middle School. That was on last Friday night, January 23rd. And it was really there's really a lot of talent in that school. I'm sure it's all over Brick, but seeing it on display at the Lake Riviera Middle School that night was unbelievable. A student sang a song by Pink and she hit every note. There was a magician. There was a bunch of different dancers and a bunch of other different singers, folk singers, people playing ukulele, people playing drum sets. It was really a special night, and congratulations to all the winners, and congratulations to anybody who has the guts to go up on stage at that age and perform anything. And lastly, this Friday, February 2nd, at Brick Township High School is the Brick Hero Awards. They start at 7 o'clock, and the Brick Hero Awards are people around our community that were nominated by fellow residents. So it could be simple as some little boy opened a door for somebody holding the door for them while they're carrying their groceries out, to a little boy that saved his mother's life by being able to call 911 and knowing that even though he was only 4 years old. So there's all sorts of ranges, and it's a really special night. Tickets are on sale at the door, or you can buy them in advance. But it's this Friday night, 7 o'clock, February 2nd, Brick Hero Awards, and they're run by Colleen Finnegan-Kale, who runs our teen program, the Mayor's Teen Advisory Program, through her Inspirited Projects company. And please come out. There's a red carpet. There's, I don't know what it's called, but it's just a thing that you get your picture taken, step and go or something. Step and repeat. There, and it's a really special night, and it's great to honor all the everyday heroes here in Brick Township. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Stark?
I just want to say, I was saying to Ms. Bergen earlier, and I think it's rare what you could say these meetings are a joy to be at, but with all these cheerleaders and how hard they've worked and what they've achieved, tonight was a joy to be at this meeting. It was a lot of fun. It was great to see the kids, the parents, and the coaches all come out. So I just wanted to, that's my report for tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Stark. Good. Madam Clerk?
Nothing, thank you.
Ms. Hartman? Councilwoman Zapsik?
Thank you. I just want to congratulate our students of the month, and I also wanted to congratulate the cheerleaders from both the Brick Memorial Mustangs and Brick Dragon American Youth Football. To follow up on what Mr. Starkey said, there was a lot of joy in this room tonight, but what struck me even more was the camaraderie between the two sides of town. We always hear about this great rivalry between the Brick Memorial side versus the Brick Dragon side, but when you get the kids together, it's really about supporting one another, and the coaches that foster that and those young people are to be congratulated, not only for coaching their students to athletic achievement, but to fostering good citizenship skills in them. So that's all I have tonight. Thank you.
Councilman Halloran?
Thank you. Just congratulations to the students of the month, and certainly to all the cheer teams. It's amazing to watch those little kids come out. They really have a lot of energy, and it is a joy to watch. So that's all I have.
Thank you. Vice President Creed?
Just congratulations to all of the cheerleaders and our students of the month, and that's it.
Councilman Mumala?
First, congratulations to the students of the month. Congratulations to all the cheer teams. I don't believe I ever heard it this loud in here as it was tonight. And a special attaboy to Anthony Calvetto, who is our Boy Scout in the audience, who is here for his Citizenship in Community Merit Badge. Great job. You stuck out the whole meeting. There's a little noise in the beginning. An attaboy. Yeah, they're not usually this excited. And I also went to the Flower Bar grand opening. Congratulations to them and welcome to the town. And that's it for me. Thank you.
Councilman Fosner?
Yes, thank you, Council President. I'd like to say congratulations to all the cheerleaders. It was a lot of work, I know, that goes into that, and they did a great job representing the township. I'd just like to say that I did go to the Flower Bar Flower Shop, the florist on 198 Chambersburg Road, across the street from the Ice Palace. It's a new business, and I'm glad to see that storefront filled up in our town. I also went to Greenbrier 1, the Kiwanis Club. They asked me to do a presentation about the Water Authority. There were about 40 people in attendance, and members were interested in the workings of the Water Authority. I'd just like to, in 2018, construction drop-off for the residents. Residents will be able to bring household construction material to the recycling center on May 12th. That's on a Saturday. Household construction material should consist of kitchen cabinets, sheetrock, plywood, wood trim, molding, wood floors, tile flooring, decking, ceiling tiles, panels, doors, 2x4s, roofing shingles, and outdoor sheds. Residents only, though. Tax bill and a driver's license will be required. No curbside collection, no hazardous material, and no contractors or commercial vehicles. So it's just for the residents of the town. Just like to say that I know the weather out there is getting cold. It's been cold. Any potholes, you can report it to the township. Or street maintenance, you can report to 732-262-4602, or go online to the township website, and there's a pothole thing on the side. You just click it, and you can fill out where the pothole is. A little recycling information. In January through June 2017, our single stream recycling, we collected 4,333 tons. In July to December 2017, single stream, we did another 4,348 tons. And so that our fees, tipping fees, are $72 a ton down at the landfill. So we saved $625,363 by not dumping this and doing our recycling. So that's really good. We're really collected quite a bit this year, has improved. Just to let you know, when people bring stuff down to our township, the metal revenue was $77,000 we'll be getting. In 2016, our metal was $57,000, so we're up $20,000. And 2017, it's about $20,000 more. So that's we collected a lot more. Working with Ocean County, we're also working with Ocean County Medical Center on increasing the recycling tonnage there. We're collecting a lot more commercial tonnage for the state grant, and there's also seminars for reaching out to the senior communities for presentations of pitfalls of plastic bags. They go out to different areas like Greenbrier 1, Greenbrier 2, and various other ones, and explain the pitfalls of plastic and recycling. Thank you. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. And I have this evening, would like to let the seniors specifically to know, Seniors Outreach Services is offering free tax preparation, and that will be held at the VFW, the Senior Center on Adamston Road, but you have to have an appointment. So call 732-920-8686, and you can arrange a time to have your taxes prepared for free. And I also have some buy and brick update stats that we just received. In 2016, our sales transactions were $13,385, and in 2017, the sales transactions were $17,300. Oh no, that's the amount. I'm sorry. So there was 13,385,000 transactions, and then in 2017 there was 17,384. So it was an increase of 30%. Then in 2016, sale amounts, it was $717,172, and in 2017, the sale amount was $1,351,931. So it's an over 85% increase in our sale amount. That's what was purchased at the merchants that are buy and brick. In 2016, the tax savings to our residents was $51,376, and in 2017, the tax savings to our residents was $97,605. So it's an over 90% over 90% increase that went towards taxes. New Jersey only has 24 towns that participate in what would be like the buy and brick program. You know, they have different ones in Marlborough and I believe Woodbury and Voorhees. But Brick Township is number one with the number of businesses participating. We have 57 participating businesses, and I really want to thank Darren Sirota. Since he started really concentrating on the program, he has increased the number of businesses by 31. So a big thank you to Darren, because also Brick Township is #1 in the amount of sales transactions throughout all of New Jersey that use the FinCredit Buy and Brick program. Brick Township has increased card users in 2017 by 1,100, and there's over 5,000 families registered for the program and over 8,500 individuals registered. So that Buy and Brick, it's saving our residents money, and it's helping out our local merchants. It's a really good program, and if anybody wants a card, you can of course contact Darren, and businesses, certainly, if you want to be a part of the program, contact Darren. He has done a phenomenal job, and I really want to thank him. And that is all I have for this evening. Next scheduled caucus public meeting for the council is Tuesday, February 13th, 2018 at 7 p.m. Motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Adjourn.